Yes. Everybody, right, Senseo Ross back. Going to go through our Grade 2 Yaksukis today. So the last video, if you've looked at that, talked about Grade 1s. We're basically just going to build on those. We're going to do the same Grade 1 Yaksukis with a second follow-up. So it'll be 2 retaliations, and we'll be key eyeing on the second retaliation. So got Ryan back here to help me again. So we're going to start from the start where we had our right hand Jodan Suki coming. I did a left hand Kake block to the live side. I've done a Shitasuki into the stomach, and you can see it's just doubled over and just presents nicely for a Tade Suki to the face. So potentially nose is where my target is now. If you saw that first video, we talked about targets. We want to have targets that actually are meaningful, and you're going to do some damage to that person because you're in that situation where you need to defend yourself. So you don't want to be just hitting an area that's not going to have any impact on them. So 2 targets here. So Ryan's just going to throw that. Hey! So Shitasuki, Tate Suki, the vertical fist. Tate meaning vertical, stand up, that's what we call it, Tate. Okay, the next one's going to be that left hook that Ryan threw. I'm going to do a right arm forearm block, followed by that left hand empire. I'm going to shudo with a technique 2 shudo strike. So it looks like this: empire strike, shudo strike to the neck. Now you saw I grabbed his arm, so I've done that strong out of forearm. I'm controlling the arm, and I'm just opening up that neck situation. So I've got a good position to strike. So, hey. Hey! Good. Alright, next one's going to be that left hand Chudan strike, and I'm going to do a right hand Soto block. So we're going to swap sides again, and I'm going to do that Hurricane strike, and then I'm going to take his knee out with the right foot Kensetsugiri. So he's going to set himself, I'm going to set him up for that kick. He's just going to come off the line, I throw the Hurricane, and then I take the knee with a Kensetsugiri. So always important, chamber your kick, drive through the target, re-chamber, land. You're in control, you're well balanced. Hopefully that works. Just hey! Good. I always look after your partner when you're doing these Yaksukis. You don't want to put them in any danger. So if you're going to do a Kensetsugiri to a knee, if you actually hit it, you can do some damage to that joint. So kick through the target, kick past it, and we can get an understanding of you getting power through the strike zone, and but you're also in control because you've chambered the kick and you're back in a good balanced stance. Next one we're going to do is Ryan's going to throw we'll spot back again, Ryan. A right hand Chudan strike to my stomach, and I'm going to do that Tishu joint block to his dead side. So he's just going to throw that, set him up for that right hand Jodan, and I've got I'm in a really good position to throw a kick from here. So I'll hit him in the jaw, right foot will wash him into the ribs. So it's going to look like this. Hey. Hey! Yep. So I'm getting my kicks into the equation now with this with these level 2, these Grade 2 Yaksukis. So you can build your combinations: left hand, right hand, left foot, whatever makes sense for the situation you're in. There's no point throwing a technique that's not going to have an impact. So you've got to throw a strike that makes sense for the situation and where your opponent is positioned. We're now going to do a I'm going to do a double forearm block, so that's that one from the left foot Mawashi to the head. So I set him up with that right hand Shudo strike, and I'm going to do a follow it up with a side kick. So he's going to throw that, I'm going to, sorry, through again, yep. I'm going to come in, move in, shorten that kick, throw that Shudo strike, kick him away, in control, chambered kick, and that's where the key is. So throws the kick, helps if you do a ki on the kick. So I'm going to do that with a ki. So if we're grading you and you don't ki, we're going to get you to do it again. So good example of what you should ki. Hey. Yep. Good. All right. So next one's he's throwing another kick at me. He's going to throw a right foot maigeri into my stomach. I'm going to do that twisting lower block. I'm going to do a right hand chew down to his kidney, and then I'm going to take his knee out again with a Senseo. So this looks like this: kidney punch, take the knee, land. So I don't follow through and land on him. I take the knee, I land in a good position, and when we come to that grade 3 Yaksuki, I'm in a good position to throw the third strike. Okay, so twisting lower block. Hey! Didn't really chamber, but landed in a good position. Okay, next one is the right hand lower block, where he's throwing that left foot Mawashi geri, and I'm throwing a kingeri back to his groin. I'm going to follow that up with an izageri, so a knee. So it's going to be into a good position to block, to throw the kingeri. When I throw the kingeri, hopefully he's going to fall into my face, into my lap, and I can throw that strong knee. So my target with the knee, so do it again, Ryan. Bang, kick, could be the face, could be the solar plexus, could be the groin. So there's 3 different targets there. So it's up to you what you want to do there. But for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to go into his midsection. So hey, hey, good. When you're grabbing someone by the head, around the neck, grab your hands, and you can move them around. If you've thrown a couple of strikes, wherever his head goes, his body follows. And I can continue to control him by having control of his head. So it's not what you do in the Yaksuki, but if you're in that situation, that's what you can do in terms of a follow-up. Last one we did was the Ryan did the groin strike to me, and I did that double lower block, and I'll come back in with a low groin strike. So I'm in a really good position to follow up with a kick because I'm cocked, ready to go, bang, and throw the maigeri. There's nothing to land on there, so you're safe, Ryan. So in real time, it's going to look like this. Good work. So there's those 8 Yaksukis where we've turned them from grade 1s into grade 2s. So you can see the different style of kicks, punches, etc. that we're building on those grade 1 Yaksukis. So the standard is slowly beginning to climb, beginning to lift. As you learn more, you can build better techniques, more effective techniques into your combinations. So hopefully you got something out of this, and the next video will be on grade 3 Yaksukis.